SWOT analysis. Italy. Strength.
There are few countries in the world whose brand is as synonymous with culture, luxury, and style as Italy. From its days of ancient Rome, whose roads laid the transit artery of a young Europe, to the great Italian city-states whose Renaissance brought Europe from the Dark Ages. Italian artists and their crafts, adorned with immaculate detail, are renowned the world over. Brands such as Ferrari, Lamborghini, Maserati, Gucci, Prada, and Fendi are just as much in demand in communist China as in capitalist United States. Da Vinci's Mona Lisa and Michelangelo's painting on the roof of the Sistine Chapel remain the benchmark of art. No crusader was complete without a Milanese sword, nor a socialite's handbag without Italian leather. In essence, Italy is a standard.
Weakness.
Italy has grown old and tired, literally. Sitting at a median age of 47.3 years old, Italy is one of the oldest countries in the world, second only to Japan. Although a long life expectancy is a sign of a developed nation, which Italy is, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Larry Page, Elon Musk were all under 35 when they founded companies that changed the world. High-tech industry and innovation are beyond even a wild dream for Italy. Consequently, Italy has the second lowest median GDP per capita growth of any European country over the last decade. All this, along with generous social welfare spending of 30% of GDP, one of the highest in the world, renders Italy industrially listless.
Opportunity.
History has shown us that Italy has two paths. The Eurocentric Lombard path, with the exception of Mussolini, has been pursued since the fall of Rome. And then there is the Roman-inspired Mediterranean approach. You see, Italian unification simultaneously united Italy and split the Mediterranean, as southern Italy was a child of the Mediterranean. Romulus, the founding father of Rome, was descended of Prince Aeneas, who was actually from Troy in what is modern-day Turkey. During Roman times, the Mediterranean was an integral commercial unit under leadership based at the core of Italy, but it was just as likely for an emperor to be born outside of Italy as inside of it. This is in contrast to the Lombard North, who found its wealth as a refiner, terminus, and trader of Greater Europe. German ore lined Milanese swords, and German merchants occupied Venetian trading houses. Rome, on the other hand, gained its wealth as the nexus between Europe, Africa, and Asia. Under Rome, Italy flourished as the Mediterranean flourished. Followers of the Lombard model have put much effort into building European alliances as a peripheral player to the larger economies. But in the Mediterranean, Italy has the opportunity to take a leadership role, developing agencies and solutions around trade, migration, and cultural exchange. This is what the Lombard approach dismisses. Of course, the industry and commerce is more abundant in the north, but the strategic niche lies in Italy's pivotal position with its surrounding islands at the crossroads, physically and commercially, in the Mediterranean Sea. This is a unique geographical blessing of Italy, one that the Romans embraced and which allowed the Roman Empire to flourish for over 1,000 years.
Threats.
Italy wasn't completely unified until 1871, causing them to miss a significant portion of the European age of discovery. An irony of history, as the great European explorer Christopher Columbus was originally born as Cristoforo Colombo of Genoa, Italy. As a consequence of missing out on this era of European contact, Italy established no colonies of consequence. Italian is not spoken significantly outside of Italy and its immediate vicinity, nor is Italy able to exercise cultural and commercial influence to draw upon trade and resources akin to the United Kingdom, France, or even Spain. Italy's development was required to be fueled by Italy alone. Here lies another obstacle. Although Italy is a cultural giant as far as natural resources are concerned, the emperor has no clothes. The littoral zone of the North Mediterranean Sea is one of the most resource-poor regions in the world. It lacks any major energy producer or resources required for heavy industry such as iron, copper, or coal. Between 1815 and 1920, Italy led the exodus out of Europe to North America, South America, and Australia. Economically speaking, the reason for this exodus was a supply-demand imbalance. The industry of Italy couldn't absorb its labor, so its labor migrated to regions that could. The reality is that Italy has embraced the Lombard strategy, a junior and increasingly marginalized player whose sole value is as a NATO outpost for military installation, an EU buffer for migrations from the developing world, and a corridor to funnel energy from Russia, the Middle East, and North African countries.